Hi everybody, I'm Shayla, or Slim as a lot of you guys might know me from allthingsSlim.com, and today I'm here to explain to you guys how I get the ombre color that you guys normally see me with. Let me answer a couple of questions that I always get from you guys first. Yes, I do my hair myself. No, I'm not a hairstylist, and I don't use a full head weave. I use clips to achieve the look that you guys normally see me with, and I use Remy hair. As you can see, my hair is really dark right now. Normally I take my real hair down only to light brown, and my hair is super dark right now because I put an indigo and a henna treatment in it because I'm trying to grow it out. But that doesn't matter because once I put the clips in, you're not going to be able to tell that my hair is so dark with all that blonde weave everywhere. So for the first thing that you guys are going to need, my favorite thing ever, hair weave. I suggest that you guys use really good hair. Like I said, I use Indian Remy, and I like straight because I like to curl it myself, but it doesn't matter if it's straight or curly or whatever. Just make sure that it's good hair, because bad hair does not take dye well at all. The second thing that you guys are going to need is powdered hair bleach. I use L'Oreal Quick Glue. You don't have to use this exact brand, but they have a million different brands at the beauty supply, and it all costs less than $4. I always buy more than one because I dye my hair like every 6 weeks to make sure that the blonde doesn't fade. The next thing that you're going to need, this is very important. This is 30 volume color developer. You don't have to get this exact brand, but you need this because you have to mix it with this, and you also have to mix it with this. This is L'Oreal High Color, and this is blonde dye for dark hair, and I use this to achieve the different color browns in between the black and the blondes. And like I said, you're going to mix this with the 30 volume color developer. So this is very important, and the most important thing probably out of everything is this. This is a normal box of hair dye, but it's super light blonde, and it's ash blonde. You're gonna need a color that either says ash or cool in the title, because that means it has toner in it, and I hate using toner. I just prefer to do this because it's really simple. And like I said, this is the last step, and this keeps the dye from being too brassy, and it gives you like a true brown and true blonde colors. Other than this, all that you're going to need are some gloves and scissors and a blow dryer. So stay tuned, and I'll show you guys how I achieve the ombre. So I have my hair laid out already on newspaper, and I have my gloves ready, and I have 2 bowls. Both bowls have 2 ounces of the color developer in them waiting for me to apply the color. So in one bowl, I'm going to put the Quick Glue, and in the other bowl I'm going to put the high color. And mixing the dyes is not as difficult as it probably seems. This is just powder, so pretty much you just pour it in and you mix it up. Make sure that you get it all. It's like Kool-Aid, it just sticks. Okay, so you put all of that in there. It's gonna look like this, and you just mix it up. You can get a brush from the beauty supply. I just use this. It's more fun. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. I'm a weirdo. So yeah, you just mix this up really good. It's gonna become like a blue paste, and pretty much this Quick Glue is what is gonna make more color take to certain parts of the hair. So this is a really important step. You're going to take the Quick Glue, and you're basically going to apply this mostly to the ends of the hair. And this is so that the ends of the hair will take more of the dye when we dye the hair later. So pretty much the main purpose of the Quick Glue is to take the color of the hair and strip it down to a lighter color so that it can take the blonde and the brown dye. Because I have the hair laid out like this, you have to make sure that you completely saturate the hair with it. Pretty much the point of that is to make sure that you don't miss any spots. You definitely don't want to have hair that's like black in some places and brown in some other places. That would be very bad. Once you have this part of the hair colored, you're ready to move on to the next step, which is pretty much for you to wait 30 minutes for this color to take. It might take a little bit longer. You just have to keep an eye on it and make sure that it gets the color that you want it to be. Okay, so I'm back from washing, lightly washing and conditioning the hair. As you can see, the tips are kind of orange and that's okay. We just wanted to lift the dark out of it so that it will pick up the blonde. So the next step is going to be for us to lay the hair back out, and we're going to apply the first dye to the hair. And this dye we're going to take up higher than we took the first one. I already have my color developer inside of the bowl, so right now I'm just going to add the high color. I know that it might seem a little bit tedious for you to wash and then condition and blow dry the hair several times during the process, but you always want to dye the hair when it's dry so that you can see the color and so that it takes the color. Because if the hair is already saturated with water, it's not going to take in the color. I will admit that it does get tedious, but it's definitely worth it. Plus, you want to see what the color really looks like, because when the color is wet, especially if it's a dark brown, it's kind of hard to see what color it's turning. So once you squeeze all of this out into the bowl, you're just going to mix this up the same way that we did the first time. And like I said, we're going to take this color up a little bit higher. This, like I said, is also a blonde, but it isn't going to turn out like super blonde because the hair is starting off black. If the hair was starting off blonde, it would probably come out a lot lighter, I guess. So we're going to take the color up to about here this time. So I am just going to, I'm sorry if you guys can't see this very well. Just gonna take the color and I'm gonna put it into the hair. I like to make sure that there's not any like solid lines, so you just want to make sure that it looks very, I don't know, organic. You don't want for there to be like harsh lines in the color where it's like, oh, that's the black, that's the blonde, that's whatever. I hate that. It makes me want to kill myself. I know I'm being dramatic, but I don't know, that's just how I am. So yeah, pretty much you're just going to saturate this, and this we might not have to keep on for 30 minutes. Like I said, the better the hair is, especially if it's virgin hair, it's going to take the color pretty quickly, and we don't want it to get too light, because like I said, we are going to be adding another layer of color at the end. So I pretty much added this and I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. Hey guys, so it's been about 25 minutes and the hair definitely looks like it's taken, so I'm going to go rinse this out and I'll be back. Hi everybody, so I'm back from the second dyeing and washing, rinsing, blow drying, and this is what the hair looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but pretty much it fades from black to dark brown all the way to a lighter brown, and it's kind of gold at the tips, and this is exactly the way that we want it. Some of you might want to keep the hair like this if you don't want to go blonde, and if that's the case, then I still suggest that you do the last step, but you're just not going to keep it on as long as I'm going to do it. For those of you who want to go all the way to platinum, you're going to do what the next step is, and then you're also going to probably do that again in like a week. I don't suggest that you dye the hair like 6 times in one day because it will get very dry. I suggest that you deep condition and wait a week and then dye it again and then keep on going until you get your desired results. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some clips to this, install it into my hair, and then from there I'm going to do the final dyeing process so that I can take the blonde pieces around my face up to the level that I want them at. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to put on a towel, use an old towel just in case it does happen to get some dye on it. If you have on any jewelry, you should take that off because dye and jewelry do not mix. So pretty much the contents of the box are going to be the color developer, the actual color, and then there's going to be some conditioner. So pretty much what I'm going to do at this point is take the color developer and pour it into the dye. Depending on what type of dye you get, it's going to tell you that you can shake it or you can't shake it. Just follow the directions. With this one, you just mix it up a little bit. And make sure that you put on gloves because you don't want this stuff on your skin. Sometimes you have to cut the top off. Sometimes it comes with an easy twist off top, but you should have scissors just in case. So at this point, pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to saturate the hair with the dye, but I'm going to mostly focus on the ends of my hair. With this dye, you're going to try to focus mostly on the ends, like I said. This is the most important part of the hair. Because that's where you want the ombre to stand out the most. And you're going to use all of this dye. It may seem like a lot, but you definitely need to use it all. So yeah, I'm pretty much done applying this. And it's worked pretty well through the hair. So pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to wrap the foil around the hair. And then just ball it up and let it sit there and fester while you do whatever it is that you want to do. Because I know I hate sitting here with dye in my hair forever. So basically cover it, ball it up, and wait. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've been letting the dye sit inside of the hair and doing all kinds of other random ridiculousness while killing these last 45 minutes. So pretty much what I'm going to do now is I'm going to check on it and make sure that I have the desired color result. So it's always going to look a little bit darker than it probably really is because it's kind of wet. But it looks like it's pretty light. I'm probably going to let it sit for a few more minutes and then I'm going to wash this dye out and blow dry my hair and then probably flat iron it a little bit so that I'm not looking crazy, and I'll show you guys the results. Hey everybody, I'm back and this is the final result. So I blow dried and did a little bit of layering, and pretty much this is the result after using the quick blue and one brown dye and the last box dye. Like I said, if you guys want to take your hair down to platinum blonde like the way that my hair was before, you're going to have to keep on dyeing. I'm going to keep on dyeing, and you guys can look forward to another video after this that's going to show me probably in a couple of days taking this down even lighter. Right now it fades down to pretty much, I guess, the color of my skin, or maybe a little bit lighter, I don't know. But yeah, I like it like this, but I don't know, I just want it blonder. So for those of you who don't want your hair to be platinum blonde at the tips, this is how you achieve the ombre look. I really like it. I probably should have did it a little bit longer, but I think it's good and big. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, and those of you, like I said, who want to take it all the way down to platinum blonde, stay with me. I'll have another video showing you guys how to do that soon. Take care. Bye-bye.